NLP presuppositions. What are they and how can they help us in our coaching business? Hi, I'm Claire Chancellor from Be Your Purpose Coaching. I'm an NLP master practitioner and an NLP trainer. I love to work with people all over the world to help them be their purpose. Today I want to explore with you what is a presupposition, and then I want to go into detail this presupposition here, the law of requisite variety. The person or the system that has the most flexibility controls the system. Again, another presupposition that's quite wordy, but let's go into detail about that in a moment. Presuppositions are merely a convenient assumption. They are the mindset that if we assume and follow, we shall lead a far more empowered life. The presuppositions help us strip away any kind of judgment, guilt, fear. And when we see people in their true potential, it holds a space for them to expand and see other opportunity to create the success by their standards. Let's go into this presupposition here that the law of requisite variety, the person or the system who has the most flexibility controls the system. Now, be transparent with you. This one took me a while to grasp and understand, but once I got it, it was like, oh, okay, that makes so much sense. So let me simplify it for you here. People can be attached to things being black and white. They can get stuck in their rigidness, or their stubbornness, or of needing to control things. However, if you have the awareness of choice, you can start to see the shades of grey. You can gain more flexibility and you can make life a lot more easier for yourself. This presupposition is about getting out of the rigidness and the blind spots so that you are open again to expand and to see more opportunity. When you're working with a client in front of you, if you can take on board this presupposition and gain the insight into somebody else's model of the world, you're able to pace them to be able to come out of their heavy energy and to be able to show them a new point of view. Maybe there might be a little bit of toing and froing to explore and get curious about where they want to go, how they want to achieve success. But this presupposition is asking us to be flexible, to be mindful about all sorts of opportunities, seeing the shades of grey, and how can we get things right by their standards. This is the presupposition of a high level of integrity, a high level of leadership, that knowing that as human beings, we have, we're all part of that complex system. And with many, many moving parts, people's choices, people's free will, and I guess the leader in charge of the system, you in charge of your life or in charge of your business. When you have the awareness to be flexible, there are so many more options open to you. Leaders will be able to make changes pretty quickly, being able to see a wider range of what's going on and not be so rigid and stubborn in things needing to be controlled. If something's not working, we really do need to stop and just have a bit of a view on what is going on. Personally, as a mum, the minute that I get stubborn and controlling, things go to haywire because my children will mirror that back at me, that rigidness, and it's this power play that's going on. And when I can drop that and come back to this presupposition and have a little bit of flexibility, what do you think? What do you think? How can we make that happen? How can it be a win-win situation? The household becomes so much more peaceful. So again, this particular presupposition, the law of requisite variety, it's a presupposition for leaders. It's a presupposition for success. Have that flexibility, be open to creating new solutions and enjoy the success that comes from that. I'm Claire from Be Your Purpose Coaching, and I look forward to talking to you later.